think I'm okay with time. In both of my books, I have a poem based on watching the gospel channels. I had a shorter one in this book, and I thought I'd just read this one. In various situations I come across them. This book it's called Not Till We Are Lost, and it has a lot of poems about being displaced and trying to find a place, a location. This one takes place, picture a guy in a motel. He's been doing a lot of traveling. It's called Hammering Stones. Maybe you've seen these guys. Hammering Stones. On the Gospel Channel, bodybuilders. One rolls up a frying pan. One uncurls a horseshoe steel omega. One lays hands on a pair of Georgia license plates, rips them in half. Leather weight belts, talc, sweat, blooded veins in bicep, neck, gnashing teeth, grunts bowel deep, pecs that surge and stress the words on t-shirts. God made you to win. It's more than just a 10-foot log one of them cleans and jerks above his head. Nor do they believe the single-mindedness of the man hammering stones with his forehead is enough. That something other moves in the knuckles of the man clobbering nails into hickory with his fists is concrete proof. Here is grace made tangible. In a motel room, the thumb of a man clicks along the remote, looking for something to distract him from one moment to the next. Above the neon lot, a few stars visible, spiked into the dark. Bats lift themselves in jagged wreaths around the street lamps. All day, with one foot and one hand, he moved 2,000 pounds of Chevy across 4 states. If he can lift tomorrow his 8-pound head from the damp pillow, it will be enough. The sun could do no more. Read one more poem. I noticed after this book was published that there's at least 4 poems that use the word battle. And a friend named Bruce Beasley, and I remember once seeing him, before everyone owned their own computer, he was in the library at Virginia doing a word search on a manuscript. And he said, I'm looking for the word dark, I use it too much. You know, and then the manuscript won the Ohio State Journal Award. I mean, if you don't know Bruce Beasley's work, I suggest you check it out. Terrific poet. Talk about Ariel and Prospero. He's got both of them working together. Anyway, another poem about words. Before dawn, actually. This poem is called Uta. Lately I've been waking with my infant daughter in the hour before dawn. We sit in the rocking chair as shades. Outside the window begin their slow, emergent separation. The darker mass of trees looming against withdrawing, slate-toned sky. And a few stars, slightly smaller now, farther. And I'm recalling from my years ago study of Old English a word, uta, meaning the hour before dawn. I've lost most of that old tongue, but that word has haunted me, wondering how that hour had first called forth a need to be distinguished by a sound. Did that first faint ash of light augur grief or gratefulness? Oot care of the lamenting wife, or oot song of the monk's horizon? For me, in this fulcrum hour, it's a balance between body's sleep longing and restlessness of mind. but not for my daughter, full awake and writhing in my arms until I have to set her down to crawl. She keeps a running commentary as she goes, in infant babble and chortle, but within it a recurring sound, 2 syllables, distinctly a word of her own making, whose meaning, in her pre-dawn of language, I can only try to guess. Though hearing her, I'm just now coming to realize how she's given body to that ancient word for an hour that most of my life I've missed out on, but now share with her before it blurs into the light of merely numbered hours. Thank you very much.